No, not goodbye. When I wake up, I'll find you.
Let me mute
And
myself
then
for a
there will
second.
be no lies. We're gonna be friends for real. Promise me, Namine.
You're going to forget making that promise.
If the chain of memories comes apart, the links will still be there, right? So the memory of our promise will always be inside me somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's a promise.
Good. Until later.
A promise. Huh. Sora, some of your memories links are deep in the shadows of your heart, and I won't be able to find them. But don't worry. You made another promise to someone who you could never replace. She is your light. The light within the darkness. Remember her, and all the memories lost in the shadows of your heart will come into the light.
Another promise.
Look at the good luck charm. I changed its shape when I changed your memory. But when you thought of her just once, it went back to the way it was.
Okay, everything sounds good. Hopefully I don't run into any more problems with this stream.
Kyrie! My friends. Namine?
Don't worry. You might forget about me. But with our promise, I can come back.
A promise is a promise.
Yes. One day the light, it will be ours and it will bring us together. Till then, I'll be in your heart.
Right. Forgotten, but not lost.
True. So that was just a recap of what happened last time. Sora entered the sleeping pod so that Naminé can fool around with his memories once again. Riku's brooding, as usual. Axel's not dead. Hey, but we knew that. And then there's your boy, Rockass, who you're not supposed to, or you don't know at this point in the story, of course. But, okay, so this part's new. This is new. Ah, got the audio on. Whoops. Sorry for the echo. These assholes just sitting in these dumbass chairs. My god. Oh, let me read that. There is always sleep between part and meet, with our usual words on the usual street. Oh, this might be Roxas and all that. So let us part like we always do, and in a world without you, I'll dream of you. When I come to, let us meet with our usual words on the usual street. Oh no, never mind. This might be Sora. Hmm. I'm trying to think like how does this part or where does this part overlap with Days, but I'm sure when we watch Days, we'll get there. We'll see cuz we saw Roxas walking in Twilight Town and that doesn't happen until KH2. And I feel like Days isn't that far. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Let me stop getting ahead of myself.
Where am I?
Stay asleep.
Who's there?
You should remain asleep. Here, between light and dark.
Between what? The king! Where's the king? Together we close the door to darkness. After that?
You came drifting here by yourself. You did not have the strength to overcome the darkness.
Ah,
Or
Richard Epcar.
maybe you were close to it.
As if I'm some kind of demon.
I'm not even listening to what they're saying.
Turn from the light.
My,
Shut your eyes to overcome the dark here by yourself.
The king! Where's the king? Together we close the door to darkness. After that?
You came drifting here by yourself.
mm-hmm.
You did not have the strength to overcome the darkness. Or maybe you were close to it.
As if I'm some kind of demon.
Turn from the light. Shut your eyes. Here, blanketed by the darkness, sleep is safety. Sleep is eternal. But
What's this?
it is a door to the truth. Take it and your sleep ends as you take the first step toward the truth. But know this, the truth will bring you pain. Will you still go? There is no return to the security of sleep.
Oh, it's Hollow Bastion. I was
This
wondering.
seemed like a boring place to take a nap anyway.
That was very well said,
What
Riku.
the? Why did he respond like that? Uh, okay, there we go. So what I wanted to say, two things. And there was a part of him that was like kind of spitting when he said that like truth is the pain, and it's kind of, well, not always, not in every case, but I think truth in a lot of cases is very painful. And like to sleep is to remain like ignorant, and to wake up is to to be enlightened and to know the truth of what's going on around you. And he even said like once you wake up you can't go back. So, and that's kind of what it is too. Like once you understand what's happening, you can't unsee it anymore. You can't go back to who you were before you knew what happened. So in that regard, I think that part is true. And the second thing, I feel like Ansem to Riku is kind of like Sephiroth to Cloud. Like, I feel like there's definitely a parallel there. Just, the fact that Ansem is in his head, like, kind of messing with him and trying to manipulate him.
A door to the truth, huh?
I'm surprised they included these little bits of dialogue as cutscenes. Are there more of these? Voice. Oh, there's more later on. Let's just see, I guess. Oh, I actually didn't know this part, that Maleficent gave him a whole room, like, to live in. I didn't know this part. It is kind of true, though. That is also true. So that text that pops up makes me think of, like, when it happens to Sora. So for Riku, it's Ansem that's talking to him, but for Sora, we'll never know who that is. I mean, it's not like an important, like, wrinkle in the story, I think, but I think it would be kind of, it is curious. Whoa, slow down. Bubbles be going by so fast, and seeing people like you embrace the dark just makes it worse. Okay, so
Why do you
boss
shun
fight.
the darkness?
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to Maleficent.
Darkness is your weapon. It is time you learned you must accept it.
What do you mean?
Stop resisting. Accept the darkness. You have no choice. If you are to serve me again.
I thought it was you, Ansem.
Oh, you don't seem surprised.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back in, so you can play puppet master.
Clever boy. I knew you'd be the one to most appropriately serve me. And now, surrender to me again.
You're crazy! Not a chance!
Folded.
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling like you couldn't even defeat Sora, and you had darkness on your side.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
Aw.
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender.
This
Bow to
really
dark-
is Cloud and fucking Sephiroth, though. This really is them. Like the shtick about him calling Riku weak and all that, like he literally did that in remake. FF7 remake. He's just manipulating him, uh, calling him weak just so that he'll give in to whatever he wants. It's actually crazy how similar these situations are.
Darkness, bow to me.
That's not gonna happen!
Only the darkness can offer to you all of the strength that you will need.
You're wrong.
Oh, Michael Mouse.
That voice. Your Majesty?
That's right. Remember, Riku, you're not alone. Listen close. The light will never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness.
I got it.
Aww.
I won't lose to darkness. Not today.
You think that feeble little light can save you? From the darkness that I command?
That was nice that, like, Mickey came down. There's a lot to be said about, like, the parallel, like, of light and darkness. I mean, that can be compared to, like, a lot of things. Like, mental illness is the first thing that I can think of. But I will get to that later.
What? That all you got?
Isn't the time for that.
It seems to me that you are intent on resisting the darkness. All right, then see it for yourself.
God, I'll try to stop pausing, but, like, just the amount of times that darkness, like, okay, so forget and remember was, like, the key was like the key word of Sora's story, and darkness is gonna be the key word of Riku's story. Makes sense, I guess. Gotta get some kind of counter for how
This
many
is a
times they
card
say these
crafted
words.
from your memory. Advance through the world it creates, and soon you will understand. Chasing after light is not the way. It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Okay, that part is true.
Don't worry, I'm not running. Give it. I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness,
Gimme.
then I win.
I have one more gift for you.
What was that?
What'd you do?
I simply tempered the darkness that yet remains in your heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
To use it or not is your choice.
True.
I'll be waiting, Riku, for you to sense it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
God, we really have to get it some kind of counter. How many times these people say darkness in like one cutscene? Goodness gracious. Oh, basement trio.
Don't I even warrant a hello, Lexius?
You just show up and then you just stand there. Don't even say anything.
What is going on here, Zaxian? I want an explanation.
Nice to see you too, Vexen. It's such a shame. The organization used to be the rope that bound us together.
You're only number 6. How dare you?
Let it go, Vexen.
Yeah, seriously. He said, shut the fuck up.
Zexion, tell us. What did you detect?
I know I said I would just stop pausing. I lied. I wonder why Dylan or Zalden wouldn't be with them as well. I mean, it makes sense that the three of them are together just because, like, you know, they were Ansem's apprentices, but I wonder why Zalden isn't here. Zigbar I can understand because he's kind of, I think he's number 2, right? He's number 2 in the org. So I get he's one of the higher ups, so I guess it makes sense. He's like Xemnas's, well, no, Sykes is Xemnas's like right hand. Zigbar's like his left hand, I guess. But anyways, Zigbar's higher up, so I guess that makes sense. But well, no, I think Zalden's, is he number 3? Number 5? He's one of these, but yeah, Vexen's got a real like, how I explain this? He is definitely one of those people that will like, how do I say it? I'm trying to find the words. Like he's entitled. I'll say that. He's very entitled. He like demands respect from people just because like their numbers below him. Like he asserted that same logic against Larxene in Sora's story. I thought it was just a one-time thing, but he brought it up again here almost immediately. Like, Jesus, that's all you got going for you, Vexen? Like,
Visitors? I picked up 2 scents in the castle's lowest basement. One of them was Maleficent.
Don't be absurd. The witch is gone. She cannot return from the realm of darkness of her own volition.
If you would let me finish. The scent belonged not to the real Maleficent, but to a very convincing double. But I truly cannot say much beyond that, since the double is no more. Our other visitor saw to that.
And who is it?
I do not know for sure,
Wait, what level
but
is my
the
battery
scent
at?
was very similar to that
charge it
of the
soon.
superior.
And yet, not exactly the same, was it? This truly
Talk
piques
about
my
Ansem, huh?
curiosity.
Now, what to do?
We wait. See what develops.
I kind of like Lexaeus. I kind of wish they would, you know, make use of him more, but
Something smells funny.
I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh
What's that
yeah.
scent?
Okay, pausing again. Sorry. Um, the whole idea of like sense and like smelling, um, like darkness and all that. I don't think they ever brought this up like ever again after this game. Like I think it might have been like the first and the last time that they ever brought it up. Like I don't know what the like direct translation from the like I don't know what they said in the Japanese. Like I don't know what the like the direct translation they used from Japanese, but I kind of wish they would say like sense, like SENSE, like you sense or you sense this power, you sense the darkness, you sense this, you know, the power. But yeah, the whole smelling thing's a little odd.
It's so familiar. Darkness. It's the smell of darkness.
And what does that smell like?
I can't believe this is happening. The darkness even seeped into my skin.
Ew.
Don't worry, Riku.
Your Majesty!
Michael Mouse. There he is.
Oh! What happened? I can see right through you.
Funny, huh? I can only send a bit of my power to this place. That's why I've got a request for you.
Request?
Listen, Riku. Just because darkness holds you, don't let go of who you are. You've got to fight the darkness inside you. It won't be easy to do, I know. But please don't forget, even in the darkest darkness, there's always a little bit of light.
Light within darkness.
You and I have seen it. The far welcoming light inside the door to darkness. The light of Kingdom Hearts. It will show you the way. Please don't give up. Believe in the light. That's a request from my heart.
Okay. I'll do my best.
So Mickey can
Trust
just project
me,
himself.
I'll try to find a way to
Okay.
reach you. I'll get there. I promise.
I'm gonna pause again in a second, but let me finish. Let me let this finish.
You're an illusion.
Don't worry. We shook hands in our hearts, remember? We're connected, you and me.
Guess we are.
Okay, that was me. That was me, making sure everything's fine. God, I have so many thoughts. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start with this. Again, like the symbolism of like the light fighting the darkness and trying to reach the light. I'll get to it later. But it's so strong here. But okay, so like one more like parallel. So I feel like Mickey in this case is kind of like Okay, so Riku is Cloud. Riku's Cloud. Uh, Ansem is like Sephiroth, and then Mickey is kind of like Aerith. You know, you have these two forces. Um, One that wants the best for him and that doesn't want him to give up, and you know that just wants him to like find himself. And then you have the other force that is completely selfish and just wants to um use Riku slash Cloud for their own selfish goals. They want that person to be weak so that they can use and manipulate them however they see fit. There was something else I had in my mind, but I can't think of it. Oh yeah. Uh what was his name? Wayne something? The previous voice of Mickey? Like when he spoke, like I heard the difference like immediately. Not to say the new guy is bad or anything, but there is definitely a difference in the voices. That's all.
I have identified the scent. It is Riku.
Riku, you say? Has he emerged from the realm of darkness?
His existence, it was once doubled in the darkness.
Fascinating. That's why you mistook him for the superior. The dark
Oh,
power given
okay,
to
so
Riku.
it wasn't Ansem they were sensing, it was Riku. Damn, so he's saying that Riku has just as much like darkness as like Xemnas himself. That's crazy.
Facilitated his escape from its
Riku built
realm.
different.
What I want to know is why he appeared here in Castle Oblivion.
That's really quite simple. His existence resonates with that of another hero.
Sora is in the castle?
He arrived earlier.
Ugh, my back.
Marluxia is already using Naminé's unique powers to meddle with Sora's heart.
Without even bothering to consult us.
It seems he desperately wants the Keyblade Master for himself. What a foolish plan indeed. Sora's is not such an interesting existence. The entity that holds true value is Riku, the hero of darkness. I take it you're Riku.
I don't
Are you
remember
with
Vexen
Ansem?
meeting Riku.
You are half correct. Let us say that he is not the Ansem with which you are familiar. He is Ansem, and he is not Ansem. Perhaps a nobody best conveys the idea.
Riddles were never my thing. Try again.
He belongs to neither the light nor the dark, but walks the twilight between.
Huh.
Oh.
Foreshadowing?
Catching on now? Oh, yes. You also stand in between the light and the darkness. It appears we have much in common.
Maybe. Like you said, there really is darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy. And so are you for reeking of that awful smell.
Oh, so it's a fight you want. Very good. I shall take you on. I find coursing through you there is a darkness of formidable power growing, well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with invaluable data.
What?
Of course.
Many thanks, Riku.
It was a trick all along.
What's happening to Sora?
Naminé's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
Huh? What are you supposed to be? Surprised? I guess
Oh,
you should be.
it's.
After all, I look just like you.
Oh God, here we go with this. But before that, why are Ienzo and or not Ienzo? Fuck. Why are Zexian and like Lexaeus here? Like Vexen, I get he's trying to do his experiments. He's a scientist. Yeah, yeah. I get Larxene and Marluxia because they're traitors, and you know they're trying to get Sora so they can overthrow the organization. I don't know how they plan to get that to work out, but yeah. Axel is there because he he's the assassin. You know, that's his job to like eliminate org members that are traitors. But what the heck are those two doing here? I don't know. Anyway.
I'll tell you what I am. I'm an exact replica of you that Vexen made from your data. So you're a fake me. Not a fake! I don't care if you're real. You're not better.
No one said he was better.
We share the same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though. Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark. The darkness inside you still frightens you, no matter what you say.
You know, even this in itself is symbolic.
But I'm different.
Let me write this down.
I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want. So, I can wipe the floor with you. Hey, fake! I thought I heard you say you were gonna wipe the floor with me.
I found you, faker.
Don't forget I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger. The next time
Faker?
we fight,
I
you're
think
finished.
you're the fake hedgehog around here.
Then let's fight now!
Stop.
It's nice having darkness on my side. You are so missing out. How could you be scared of something that can be so thrilling? Enough!
Oh, whoops. Let me full screen it.
So now the coward is playing tough. So long, real thing. Hope you don't miss me. Come back!